morning. Is it? No, it's not. It's 10 past 12. What a great start. Good afternoon. Doesn't matter to you, does it? Because you'll be watching it at a different time anyway. And welcome to this week's Fibro section. Bling, 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 bling. This week we have no trusted notepad because we don't need it. We don't need the trusted notepad this week. What I am doing is a fibromyalgia flare-up essentials video, but they're essentials for me. They might not be essentials for you, or you might not have even thought about them. So, you know, some things you might think, oh, never thought about doing that. Now, I have a basket. Ugh, it's a very heavy basket, and it contains all of what you might need, or what I might need, in a flare-up. So I'm going to go through with you today what is in my basket to give you ideas of what you could put in yours. Now, usually this stuff lives in my poof in the lounge, but today I've put it in a basket just to show you that, you know, it's better probably to have a basket of some sort or a box either next to your bed or next to your sofa, wherever you tend to go when you have a flare-up, with all these things in, to save you having to keep getting up and down to go and get them. And also, the main thing with a fibro flare, I mean, we know how awful a flare-up is, and if you watch my weeklies you will have seen that I have just recently suffered a massive flare-up after Holly's birthday, and it's taken me a little while to recover, especially with the fatigue. But during the flare-up, I don't know about you, but they always make me emotional, so I always get upset. If you can hear crashing about, it's because they're getting their lunch in the kitchen. So yeah, I always get upset, so if I start crying I know that's it, I'm definitely on a flare. And they're just awful, awful, awful things. So if you're new here and you don't know what a fibro flare is, it's basically all of your symptoms times 10, times 100. Your pain, your fatigue, the ill feeling. The ill feeling for me is the worst. Like, you feel like you've got the flu. It's awful. A lot of the times when I have flare-ups, I'm like, now, am I muggle sick? Have I got a virus? Or is this a flare-up? Because you feel so ill that you just think. But everyone's flare-up's different. That's my flare-up. You know, each flare-up can bring different things with it. There's nausea, there's headaches, there's trouble with concentrating. There's so many different things that can come with a fibro flare. So I thought we would go through what you could put in your own little fibro flare essentials basket. So let's start with these are from Wilko's, as you can see, but they're heat pads. They stick to the skin. So if you've got an area particularly that's painful, like your back or hip or something, you can just slap one of these on that's in your basket and might make it a bit better. You never know. Oh, nearly threw the basket on my arm. Right, now you need distraction. You need distraction while you're feeling so awful. I get that sometimes you might not be able to do anything but sleep. I understand that. But I always add it in, like a colouring, some sort of colouring book and pens, just in case there's something that, you know, other than Netflix and YouTube, that I want to do to distract myself. I will add this. I've also got in there, let's find it, a puzzle book. This one's just a word search, but you can have any puzzle book you like. It's just distraction, like I say. It just takes your mind in another place, and that's what you need. And while we're on that subject, also a reading book. Now, this might be quite hard to do while you're on a flare-up because, like I say, concentration isn't the best thing. But again, give it a go, and if you think, oh, I can't read that, then you put it back in your basket. But at least you've got something there to, you know, to actually do and focus on. Now, the other thing I have for pain is this, which is a pain balm from the motorbike company. Sorry, I'm just being nosy. We've got our neighbour over the road is having their driveway done exactly the same as ours by the same company, and I just see they're just doing something over there. I don't know. Right, this one's called Pain Slayer Comforting Balm. Yeah, it's by, well, there is a best before date. Runs out of February. I haven't had this long. Anyway, you can use, yeah, the motorbikers cosmetic company, that's what it is. But it smells a bit like bulbous oil, and you put it on the areas that hurt, and it's really, really good. Really good. So I do recommend this, but it's not got a very long sell by on it, so if you're not going to use it straight away, then maybe look into something else. But there's lots out there. There's lots of different creams and pain relieving balms that you can buy, so just give them a try, but keep them in your basket. Oh, it's like Piccadilly Circus out there. Right, also in my basket is my TENS machine. Now this is good. It's got the sticky pads that you plug into it, and then you put the pads on where it hurts. Like I say, this is good for centralised pain. When the pain travels, that's no good, because you can't just keep moving the pads all around your body, because it's not going to stick eventually, is it? So definitely a TENS machine for centralised pain, like pain in one area. Like the other day, I had this stabbing pain in my thigh, on the inside of my thigh. It was just literally like someone had got a knife and was doing that in my thigh. So that would be good for that. Everyone needs some fluffy socks. Everyone needs some fluffy socks. Because I don't know about you, or actually that's one thing I forgot to put in, is a fluffy blanket. But I have blankets right next to the sofa, so I can just grab one. But yeah, anything soft for me. So when I'm on a flare up, I want to wear comfortable, soft, like even jogging bottoms or jumpers, just something really soft. And the same with fluffy socks. Keep your feet warm, because my feet are constantly freezing. I think I've got that problem, you know, where well, it's not so much my hands, but it's more my feet. My feet are always really, really cold. Even when I'm boiling hot, my feet are frozen. It's really weird. So yeah, fluffy socks are a must. Supports. So I have, by the way, I will try and link as much as possible in the description for you of where I got mine from, of all of this stuff, just so you know. I'm not getting any money for it, so don't worry about that if you click on the link. These are ankle and feet supports. You can see where your heel goes. I wear these a lot when my ankles and feet play up, so it's good to have them handy. Also, these are my wrist, I'll show you, my wrist and hand supports, and they are the most comfortable ones I have found. Most comfortable. So definitely, if you suffer with your wrists and you want a good pair of wrist supports, I really recommend these. They're about £10 each. They come separately. So obviously it's £20 for the two, but worth investing in my eyes, because these are brilliant. So definitely put them in your box. And for really bad wrist pain days, I have splints. So this is what was given to me by the physio. You can buy them on Amazon. There's a right and a left one, and it just immobilises your hand so that when you use it, it's not feeling like it's going to snap in two, because you can't bend it, you know. So that's for them. And then the last thing that's in my Fibro Flare Essentials box is my trusted heat pad. So definitely invest in one of these. This is the make of it. I will link it, like I say, for you in the description. This is about £30 and it's worth its weight in gold. I've had this for a few years and I love it. It's great when you can put it on somewhere that hurts and you've got that instant warmth. You can adjust the temperature on it. It's like a dial thing there. So if you haven't got a heat pad, definitely invest in one. You can also get, if you suffer with neck pain and like upper back pain, you can get the lavender bags that hang over. You can mould it round your neck and wrap, which might be a bit better than a heat pad for your neck and your shoulders. And you just pop them in the microwave and mould it round to where it's hurting. So you could keep that in your essentials box. This might have given you a couple of ideas of something that you could do. I don't know if you do have a Fibro Flare essentials box or just a box with all your stuff in that you keep near you in case you need it at any time. Let me know in the comments below. Let us know as well if there's something that you keep in there that I haven't included that might help someone else, and you can add links and things like that so it helps other people. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I'm trying to hurry because my battery's flashing at me and it's going to die at any moment. Leave me a nice comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. I upload twice a week on a Wednesday and a Saturday, and we do the weekly on a Saturday, so you'll come along for that on Saturday. Love you lots, take care and stay safe. Mwah.